Hello, my grown-up children. So today again we are here together at your own learning platform, Learn Forward, with your grammar book, The Grammar Hub by Feather Cap. We'll be starting chapter 24 of your book, in which you will be enhancing your vocabulary ahead. Already have a lot of words in your mind now? So let's enhance them, let's increase them in number. So what is a diary entry? It is a personal record of our feelings about different incidents or events. And see what I told you, either you don't find anybody around to share your feelings, but you are super excited to share that, or you are feeling shy or scared to share those feelings with somebody. In that case, you would make a diary entry. And what you have to remember is, whenever you make a diary entry, just to keep your memories there, you always mention the date, the day, and the time while making a diary entry. So here's an example for you. Let's read it out. You went out with your family last Sunday. You were very happy that day. So you have to write a diary entry about how you spent the day. So as I told you, the date, day and time mentioning is very important part of diary entry. So we begin writing the date here. Whatever date it is, when you are sharing your experience with your diary, you make diary your friend. Just like we say books are your best friends, so the diary becomes your good friend there. Then you write the time, at what time you are making that note, and the day also for it. And then you refer it, just like you talk to your friends, to your relatives, saying dear. So you are going to share your feelings with diary, so you address it like dear diary, and then you start writing today, because it happened on the same day. It's not a story narration, it's sharing your feeling on the same day. So you write, today I went out with my family. First, we went to the shopping mall. I bought a teddy bear from a toy shop. And then, so you are telling the series of activities, what all you did that day. Later, we went to the museum to see an exhibition. Then I played with my brother in the park. After that, we had lunch in the restaurant. Finally, we watched a football match in the stadium, and the day is closed for you. So you shared everything on that day, something special it was for you. And this is how we make the diary entry. I hope you would be excited to do this now. Okay, then let's do a diary entry here. So what's the topic? You have lost a watch. See, when you have lost something precious, you must be sad, isn't it? Either you are very happy, you are excited, you are sad, you are feeling painful. You share your feelings there. So here it's a moment of being sad, which your uncle had given you. You are very sad. Write your feelings in the form of a diary entry. So how do you begin with the diary entry? First of all, what I told you is, you have to write the perfect. You have to write the date. So what is the date? You will mention the date of that entry, and I mention it here as 17th March 2023. Then what is the time? So you are mentioning the time here. I will be writing this diary entry around 10 p.m. So before bedtime, I felt like sharing my feelings with my diary, and then the day also. So 17th March 2023, let us say it is Monday. What next? I'm going to address my diary. So what is this? How will I say? Dear diary. It's a loving address to your diary, isn't it? It's going to be your good friend whom you are going to share your feelings. So, dear diary, today I am feeling extremely sad. Why? You are going to share. I have lost my beautiful watch. You can write my favorite watch that was Recently presented by whom? It's given in the question. Yes, presented by my uncle. So you can mention the occasion also. It could be some festival. It could be your birthday. By my uncle on my birthday. Now a brief description how it happened, you can mention that also. Suppose you just took it to the school, you were playing in the playground and you lost it there. You went to search it out, but you couldn't find, like that. Or you just went to the market wearing it, and there the possibility is very less. In school though, at least you can find something lost in the lost and found department. So here we can also mention you went to the mall or you went to the market, and when you finally came back home, you found that your wristwatch was missing from your wrist, right? So I went to a mall. With whom? With your friends you can write, with your parents you can write. With my parents. I was wearing my watch when I looked for the time at 4:30 p.m. On my way back home, I just looked out for the time again and found that my watch was, yes, my watch was missing. That means it was not on your wrist now. So you went with your parents. So Papa drove back to the mall. And we looked for it at each possible place. That means wherever you went, you just tried going back to those places, searching for it. So back to the mall you went, and we looked for it at each possible outlet. But couldn't find. And you know, now you regretted that you should have followed your mother's advice not to put it on while going to the mall, right? I regretted. Not following my mother's advice to remove it while going shopping. So this is how you learn from your mistakes, from your experiences, right? So you were feeling very sad and you have shared your feelings with the diary. I hope you have understood how to write, how to make a diary entry. It's so simple. You just have to imagine that situation, write the series of steps and express your feelings that you want to share, right? So let's move ahead and we'll have another one. So your parents have gone out of city, let's do this, for 3 days and left you with your grandparents. Write your experience about your stay with your grandparents. So what has happened actually? You have stayed there for 3 days. Might be you have never stayed alone with your grandparents, or you really enjoy being with them. So you actually wanted to be with your grandparents someday without your parents. Whatever your feelings are, we'll be sharing there. So let's start. So first thing you have to write is date. Yes, perfect. Again, we'll be mentioning this date when I'm going to make this entry. 2023. Again, I make my diary entry late at night before my bedtime. So I'll mark it at 9 p.m. again. Right? And then the day Monday. It can be like, you can just find out what this day is. And then, yes, very good. So you got to know you have to address your diary as dear diary. So how you felt with your grandparents without your parents? I was super excited when I had to spend days with my grandparents because no restrictions, lot of love and care from them, pampering also. So today, I just came back from my grandparents. No, because your parents have gone out of the city, so you have spent the time with them, the same home. So we can do like this. Today, it's been 3 days. I have been living with my grandparents alone. As my parents went out of city. It was great fun being with them. They pampered me. Tried to keep me engaged. Played and had fun with me. Now it cannot be just one way, isn't it? So when you are without your parents, with your grandparents, you have to obey them. You have to help them out. So you enjoyed doing that also. I obeyed them and also helped them in each possible way. But although you just enjoyed, you had lots of fun, you liked their pampering, their love and care, but still, don't you miss your parents when they are not around? Yes, but still, I missed my parents and I am very happy that they will be back by morning. Right? So you'll be waiting excitedly, eagerly, keenly for them to be back soon. So this was all about diary entry. I hope you really enjoyed loving this concept of sharing your feelings with your diary, jotting them down date wise so that you have good memories there. So just enjoy making diary entries. Keep a note of your feelings, happiness, sorrow, pain, whatever you feel, and then enjoy those lovely memories later. Till then, happy learning, children. Keep enjoying. Have fun.